What is a personal brand? Why does it even matter? When can you start your own personal brand? When should you start your own personal brand? And how can you develop it? In this video, I will try to answer all those questions and even more. So keep watching. Ines Nasri here, and you are watching a new episode of Digital Concepts, which is a series of videos where I explain one digital concept per video. If you are like me and you love videos that are straight to the point with no fluff, I really recommend that you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the alert notification. That way, when I release new videos like that, you will be notified. So I want to ask you a question. Do you think that you have a personal brand? Give your answer in the comments below. Let me know. I'll leave you a few seconds to answer that question. Actually, all your answers should be a yes, because everyone has a personal brand, whether you control it or not. And what do I mean by personal brand? It's actually pretty simple. It's the way you show up to the world, all right? It's how you are perceived by others, by your environment, whether it is your colleagues, your family, your community, your students, wherever you are, your personal brand is the way you show up to the world. Everything that you do in your everyday life is actually building your personal brand and the way you are perceived by people. It's the way you dress, the way you talk. Who are your friends? What do you share on social media? What do you post on social media? What is the footprint that you leave on social media, okay? What do you stand for? Everything that is unique, that is specific to you, is actually building your personal brand. And I want you, starting today, to start thinking about developing your own personal brand. Now, I have a question for you guys. Do you think that in the age we're living in, it is a good skill, it is a good to have thing to have a strong personal brand? Is it good for you? The answer is yes. I would say even more. It's not a good to have thing. It is absolutely a must-have thing. In the age we are living in, you need to have a strong personal brand, a developed, well-developed, controlled personal brand. And the reason is very simple. We are living in a very competitive age. Whether you are going through a crisis, unemployment, or a recession, or whatever it is, and even if everything is fine, with the technology that is changing almost every job, with the technology that is progressing very fast and creating new jobs and even changing the existing jobs. Think about the AI. Think about artificial intelligence. It is what we call a general purpose technology. This means that it transforms every single industry it enters. Think about it. Jobs like lawyers, accountants, and other jobs that we thought would not be impacted by automation and by AI are actually going to be impacted. It's not only a white collar or blue collar thing, okay? This is actually something that is going to impact almost all jobs. And this will make the job market extremely competitive. Everyone is going to learn new skills. Everyone is going to try to survive. And then what will make someone stand out of the crowd and stand out from the competitors is actually called personal brand. It's actually your personal brand. Moreover, you know, jobs come and go, companies come and go. But the one thing that will stick with you forever and that is unique to you and that will make you unique is actually your personal brand. So definitely developing your own personal brand is not like an option. This is something that you need absolutely to do, okay? Having a strong personal brand is not a good to have thing anymore, okay? It is a must-have thing. You absolutely need to develop your personal brand. You need to control the way you show up to the world. You need to stand out of the crowd. Actually, mastering and developing your own personal brand can open a lot of opportunities, a lot of locked doors to you. Having a strong personal brand can help you thrive in your career. I mean, think about it. If you have two people working in, let's say, the marketing department, all right, of a big company, and then you have that person A that is known for being a reliable person, a curious person, that is someone who is always up to date with the latest updates in the industry, someone who is probably having some opportunities to do public speaking, someone who is always helping, trying at least to help other people, okay? And then you have this other person, all right, that is actually doing his or her job correctly, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Executing what he is or she is asked to do, all right? And that's all. If you are a manager and there's an opportunity and you need you're looking for good candidates for this new position where you need to have someone in charge of something or someone that is going to represent the company in this or that conference, or then there's any significant opportunity for your career, do you think that the manager is going to choose the person B? Who is he or she going to choose? I think you know the answer. It's actually very likely that the person A would be more eligible, at least to this opportunity. So definitely developing your own personal brand is a must-have. Also, if you are trying to develop a career like a consultancy, a business, or you want to create your own company, okay? Developing your own personal brand is always a good idea, is always a must-have thing. Because, people don't really like to buy from logos, okay? They don't like to buy from faceless companies. They love buying from other people they like, okay? Through my career, I had many clients who actually choose to work with my digital marketing agency, not because of the digital marketing agency in itself, not because our references, not because our big portfolio. No, they choose to work with my digital marketing agency because they wanted to work with me, because they trust me. And this is the kind of things that you want to start developing. Now, when should you start developing your own personal brand? Actually, as soon as you're done with this video, I want you to start developing your personal brand. No kidding. You need to start developing your personal brand, if you didn't do so already, as soon as possible. The sooner, the younger you start, the better it is. I want you, therefore, to ask yourself a few questions before starting your personal brand. You need to plan for it. You need to strategize for it. And that's why I need you to ask yourself those questions and take the time to answer them thoroughly. I want you, for instance, to ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing? What are you good at? Okay? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is important, to have a vision, a clear vision where you want to go. Now, I want you also to ask yourself about money. Are you able to make a living out of this personal brand? How can you make it bring money into your home? Can you make a job out of it maybe? Can you create a company out of it? Ask yourself those kind of questions in order to determine which type of personal brand do you need to build. Where do you want to go with this personal brand that you are about to create? This is absolutely important for you to strategize before starting doing anything. Now, to develop your own personal brand, you have several options. You don't need to start with all the options I'm about to describe right now. You don't need to start doing them at once. You can go in a test and learn cycle, okay? And then see what works for you, see what you are good at, and then start there. You can start by creating your personal website, okay? And then put your expertise, put your experience in there, and put everything that might make people want to know you. And if you don't, even if you don't have any expertise yet, that's fine, okay? You need to start somewhere, that's fine. You can also create a personal blog and share your opinions about that specific topic, where the specific topic that you want to become an expert in, okay? You can also start a YouTube channel. You can start a podcast. You can also start looking for opportunities to do some public speaking, which is absolutely amazing. You need absolutely to leverage public speaking as a tool to develop your personal brand. Think about it. I will share other videos where you can look for opportunities to speak on stages, okay, whether it's virtual or real, like real in-stage talks, okay, but definitely this is something that you need to keep in mind. Now, I want you to make sure that whatever personal brand that you are going to create, I want you to make sure to remember, to make sure that your personal brand is going to respect those points I'm about to tell you. I want you to make sure that your personal brand is actually telling a story. You are telling a story, and this is your unique, your own story, okay? I want you to make sure that you're going to be genuine, okay? You're going to be genuine. You're not going to lie or fake anything. Your personal brand needs really to be personal, to look like you, to stand for the same values as you, okay? I want you also to make sure that everything that you're going to share with people, okay, is going to, at least you're trying to help them with something. People don't really care about you, don't really care about your brand. They care about their own problems, their own issues. And the moment you are trying to help them with their issues, with their problems, they will start paying attention to you. So make sure you're going to help people around you and trying to solve people's problems around you, okay? And then last but not least, I want you to be ready to fail. Yes, you heard me correctly. I want you to be ready to fail, because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to try many things. Many things are not going to succeed. You're going to fail. But what will make you successful is keeping trying, okay? Keeping trying, not quitting, trying again, and again, until you find that one thing, that one way of doing things that works for you. But make sure you fail. You're going to be in a test and learn cycle, and that's fine, because if you don't quit, you're sure that one day you will succeed. This video is over, and if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with your friends, with people who you care about. For people who made the decision to take care of their personal brand, please leave a comment below and let me know. I will be more than happy to know that you finally made this decision, okay? Also, if you want me to explain any digital concepts or you want me to talk about any specific topic, leave a comment below. I will take the time to answer every single one of your comments. If you think you need help with your personal brand or any other specific need, make sure you check out my website, inesnasri.com. Thanks for watching.